Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do another Star Stable video. I haven't done a Star Stable video in a long time, but I'm going to do one today. And this one I'm going to give you a little story time, okay? Alright, I've already picked an outfit out because, I don't know, I just already did that. Okay. Gonna leave the stable, and yes, this is story time. So let's see, the last Star Stable video I did was the annoying things one. Well, this time it's gonna be a story time. Well, the first story, and it's of course gonna be a training time. Like if I'm gonna do a Star Stable video, I love training times. Like I feel like a lot of people does, but I love training times. But okay, let's get started. So, when I was in kindergarten, the teacher said, okay, and you know how like some schools give you like little jobs to do, like jobs, you know, and you earn tickets to get out of the prize box and all that stuff? Well, that's what was happening, and she was like, okay. And then she pointed to me and she was like, all right, go get me the broom, please. And so I was like, I thought it was, you know, in the janitor's closet or whatever. I didn't really specifically know where the broom was. But I was like, okay, well, it has to be in the janitor's closet. So I go out of the classroom into the hallway. And I see a sign, and it's like, the janitor's closet. Oh, crap. I hate every time I do this race, this happens. Anyway, so I go in, and it's like janitor closet, and I was like, okay, this has to be where the broom is. Like, where else would it be? Well, I go in, and it's pitch black in there. And I'm like, oh, where's the broom? So I'll turn on the lights. I did not realize that the door was shutting behind me. The door shut, and it slammed, and I was like, so I tried to open it. It was locked. Yeah. I was locked in the janitor's closet. It was pitch black in there, and like there was no one in the hallway. Like, so I didn't know what to do. Like, when I was in kindergarten, I had no idea what to do. So, oh my goodness, like, I can't even say this. I was panicking, because I was like, am I going to be locked in here? Am I going to be locked in here forever? Or whatever. Like, I feel like we all had those thoughts whenever we were in kindergarten. Oh yes, I get to level up finally. I feel like we all had those thoughts whenever we were in kindergarten. I definitely did, I know that. So I was over here panicking, and I look behind me. There's a light, so I'm like, finally. I turn the light on, and I see that there was no broom in the janitor's closet. And I was like, but I thought the broom was in here and all that stuff. But I could barely think, because I was like, how am I going to get out, you know? I was panicking and all that stuff. So I start saying, help, 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 help. And there, I heard someone walking in the hallway. And I was like, finally. Well, see, it turns out it was the janitor, and I heard it unlock. He came in, he said, what are you doing in here? Like, aren't you supposed to be in class? And I was like, oh no, he's gonna think I'm skipping. And so I was like, too scared to tell him that I got locked in here looking for the broom. But then I do anyway. And I was like, I got locked in here looking for the broom. And he was like, well, I'm going to go ask your teacher and see. He lets me out, and he like is so mad at this point because he thinks that I was skipping class. He grabs me and takes me back to the teacher, and he says one of your students was in the janitor's closet and she was locked in, and she said that she wasn't skipping, she was looking for the broom. And the teacher was like, oh yeah, I thought she knew where the broom was. And I was like sitting over in the corner trying to like be quiet so they wouldn't get mad at me even more. And the janitor was like, well, okay, I guess. And so he walks out. And later at recess, the teacher pulls me over to her and is like, did you tell him that you were locked in? And I was like, yes, I told him that I was locked in, but apparently he didn't believe me at first. And so she was like, wait, why did you think the broom was in the janitor's closet? And I was like, seriously? I got a group invite. You guys, what should I do? I'm just gonna say yes and no. Yes, I already. Okay. That was kind of weird. Okay, anyway. And I was like, yes, of course I told. If I picked up on the wrong spot, I'm so sorry about that. I was distracted on this group invite. But I was like, where was I at? Oh my gosh. And she was like, so anyway, I'm just going to pick up on a random place. She said, so you didn't tell him that? And I said, yes, I told him that I was locked in. And so she was like, okay, but didn't you know that the broom was in the janitor's closet? And I was like, oh, I thought it was in the janitor's closet because that's the only place I know to look for a broom, you know? And she was like, oh, okay. She was like, oh, okay, well, the broom is propped up in the bathroom. And I was like so upset at this point because I'm like, why didn't you just tell me that? But I guess it's kind of my fault because I didn't ask her. But I thought that I was going to go look, and I was like, surely it's in the janitor's closet. So that's what I did. You know, that's like the only place I knew to look. And she was like, okay, well, next time if you get that job, yeah, it's propped up in the bathroom. I'll tell you if we move it or whatever. And I was like, okay. And then, so I went back and I was playing at recess, all that stuff. Another student came up to me and she was like, did you really get locked in the janitor's closet? And I was like, yes, I really got locked in the janitor's closet. She said, but didn't you know that the broom was propped up in the bathroom? And I was like, yeah, that's what the teacher just told me, but I didn't know then. And she was like, oh, okay, well, when I got that job, I got locked in the bathroom. It said the janitor's closet, and I was like, okay. Like, the conversation kind of went to the random, and so I was like, oh, okay, well, yeah, I got locked in the janitor's closet. Like, that's all I knew to say. And she was like, okay, bye. So I was like, okay, that was kind of awkward, but I hope I don't get locked in the bathroom next time. Crap. Oh, my horse. Okay. I was like, well, at least I did. Oh, my goodness. I hate that jump. I was like, okay, well, at least I didn't get locked in the bathroom, I guess. I would probably actually rather get locked in the bathroom than the janitor's closet because I know there's going to be more people in the bathroom that could, like, get me out. But yeah, that was so bad. And like, since I was little, like as a kindergarten or whatever, I was panicking. I did not know what to do. I was basically like, literally, couldn't even think to just say help, but I did. That was like at the very end. I said help. Like, why couldn't I have said that faster? That was literally so annoying. But that I was at that time when I was little, I was scared of the janitor. Like I was scared of the janitor because he was like, okay, he was like an old man, and I was like, I felt kind of bad for him, but I did not want to like disappoint him because I was a little bit scared of him at that time. A lot of the students were kind of scared of the janitors at that time because they were scared like they were gonna like tell our teacher something that we did. But yeah, that was basically the story. But I'm gonna keep training because like I've only trained like only did like 3 races. So okay, I'm gonna go to Moreland. So okay, I'm gonna go to Moreland. The reason you can't hear like nothing in my Star Stable right now is because my Star Stable's turned all the way down because the trailer is so loud. Like I hate whenever the trailer does that. Okay, I'm gonna train some at Moreland. By the way, guys, comment down below if that's ever happened to you. Yeah, I have the comments turned on now. But yeah, comment down below if you've ever got locked somewhere in your school. Anyway, I'm just gonna do this little race here. I've never been a fan of the Conrad or whatever he works right there. I've never been a fan of him because he always gave me like, whenever I first started playing, I felt like those quests were really hard. My favorite, at least one of the super helpful quest is that you get to unlock Golden Hills Valley whenever the quest comes with him. I forgot what level you have to be on to unlock that actually. I think level 14 maybe. I'm not sure. But he's the one that gives you that quest. Anyway, done. Alrighty. Well, this has been a kind of a short training time, only because like the story ended. I kind of thought that the story would be a little bit longer, actually, but it just wasn't. So I'm gonna do another Star Stable video, and I can't wait for the next one because I'm gonna be training the brand new updated Frisian next Star Stable video, and I'm really excited about that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.